Hi, welcome back to This Charming List. And once again, I'd like to apologize for the broken up parts to this episode. I'm still working on the video editing. As I may have mentioned already, I am a professional video editor, but it has been a minute and I'm working on a clunky old laptop, so my apologies. Moving on. Cannabis was known to the ancient Assyrians who discovered its psychoactive properties through the Iranians. Using it in some religious ceremonies, they called it kunubu, meaning way to produce smoke, a probable origin of the modern word cannabis. The Iranians also introduced cannabis to the Scythians, Thracians, and Dacians, whose shamans, the Kapnobatai, those who walk on smoke and clouds, burned cannabis in fructescences to induce trance. How cool is that? The plant was used in China before 2800 BC and found therapeutic use in India by 1000 BC, where it was used in food and drink, including bhang. What is bhang, you ask? Bhang is mainly used in bhang shops, which sell the cannabis-infused Indian drinks bhang lassi and bhang thandai. So as a Caucasian Jew from the United States who loves Indian food, all I'm thinking of right now is a mango lassi sprinkled ever so slightly with cannabis. Garcia de Horta, a Portuguese Jewish physician based in Goa, wrote extensively on bhang in his Coloquios dos Simples e Drogas da India. I include that here selfishly because my partner's heritage is part Portuguese and mine is Jewish, so that sounds badass to me. And I would like to read that book if anyone knows where to grab a copy. If taken in proper quantity, bhang is believed to cure fever, dysentery, and sunstroke, to clear phlegm, aid in digestion, increase appetite, cure speech imperfections, and lisping, and give alertness to the body. That is also rad. Cannabis has an ancient history of ritual use and is found in pharmacological cults around the world. The earliest evidence of cannabis smoking has been found in the 2,500-year-old tombs of Jirsakao Cemetery in the Pamir Mountains in western China, where cannabis residue were found in burners with charred pebbles, possibly used during funeral rituals. As a person who has experienced a lot of loss, I can tell you that shiz would have helped. I loathe funerals and actually a lot of the customs or lack thereof in the Western world surrounding the concept of death. It's a really difficult one, you guys. I cannot imagine if everyone was lit at a funeral ceremony, focusing all of that energy, grief, and love on the person who has passed. That would be powerful, no matter what tradition you follow. Smoking pipes uncovered in Ethiopia and carbon dated to around 1320 AD were found to have traces of cannabis. Amazingness. Following an 1836 to 1840 travel in North America and the Middle East, French physician Jacques-Joseph Moreau wrote on the psychological effects of cannabis use. He was a member of Paris's Club des Hachishines. That's a badass club name, right? And of course I had to dig in and find out more about it. Like, can I join? Can I go back in time? Club des Hachishines, Club of the Hashish Eaters, was a Parisian group dedicated to the exploration of drug-induced experiences, notably with hashish. Members included Victor Hugo, Alexandre Dumas, Charles Baudelaire, Gerard de Nerval, and Honoré de Balzac. Not to out anyone, but this was a long time ago. And, the fetes and happenings of Paris during that time. The club was active from about 1844 to 1849, and I always think about the fact that people were doing elaborately crazy stuff back then. I mean, more so than any millennial or whatever you want to call them, Zoomer, Boomer, anyone does at a house party or a dive bar,